Nasir, it's a great day to have you out here to chat a little bit about your presidency and who you are. We've known each other for a long time, from Winnipeg days, and which I really enjoyed. And so the membership would like to hear a little bit more about you.
Thank you, Barry. So my background, I was born in Tanzania on the east coast of Africa, and I came to Winnipeg to do my pediatrics. I did a year of pediatric endocrinology in Vancouver at the Children's Hospital and set up practice in 1985 in consultative pediatrics. I'm married to Shamim Jetha, who is a family physician, and she was the president of the College of Family Physicians a while back. And I have 3 wonderful daughters.
I'm sure that you went through some very interesting and possibly harrowing times there, and we'd like to hear about your experiences.
Yeah, Africa, it was a beautiful when I was growing up, it was a great time. But it was unfortunate because there was a huge social upheaval, and this was around the time of Idi Amin, and that happened in Tanzania too. So my family had to leave Africa after 2 or 3 generations and moved to England in 1970.
That would have been a huge change in culture.
It was, I have excellent memories of Africa, and I took my children back to Africa very recently, and they thoroughly enjoyed it. As a matter of fact, I took them to the place where I schooled, and as a matter of fact, the town where I grew up. So those were good memories for them.
I'm interested to hear what brought you to Winnipeg, because certainly it couldn't have been the weather. There must have been something else that attracted you.
No, that's right, yeah, as they call it, Winterpeg. As a student, I'd come to Winnipeg, and so had Shamim, my wife. So when I had decided that I wanted to do pediatrics, I'd come in as a rotating intern, and that's where we met, if you remember.
I absolutely do.
And
those were great days.
Yes. And the program was great. I did my pediatrics in Winnipeg, and then moved on to Vancouver to do a year of fellowship in endocrinology at the Children's Hospital. I love children, and that was one of the reasons I went into pediatrics, but also it was that personal satisfaction, seeing a acutely sick child who, with interventions, improves remarkably quickly. So that gave me a lot of personal satisfaction. Another reason was being able to allay the fears of parents, seeing a very sick child with perhaps not the outcomes they want. So to be able to be there for parents was very important to me.
You know, your kind work in pediatrics is also reflected in a lot of things you do outside of your profession. And I'd like to hear a little bit about your charity work in other parts of the world that you do.
Yeah, that's my passion, but it's also driven by the ethos in my home as I was growing up, and I'm happy to say that, you know, my children have also picked up those values. All my children did international work.
That's great.
So I do work in Afghanistan, Tajikistan, and Tanzania. Working in that part of the world, that realization hits you, and that how fortunate we are, and how fortunate our children are. We can make a difference. That's why I feel compassionate about this, and I feel as physicians, because we live in a global village, it is our moral obligation. And if physicians do get time in their lives, they should go and do relief work. You know, the children of the world are our children. If we can't look after children of the world, we are doing a disservice to the mankind.
I absolutely agree. So Nasir, I know you have a vision for the BCMA for your year as president, and I'd like to hear a little bit about what you have planned for us.
Yes, and I felt that during my year as the president, I wanted to focus on 4 areas, and I had said that there would be healthy children, healthy physicians, a healthy relationship with the government, and a healthy association. As healthy children, I wanted to focus on both our privileged as well as our marginalized children. And marginalized children, we still, in a country as affluent as ours, we see children living on the margins of society, our Aboriginal children, children of immigrant families, children of broken families, and we should be able to do better than that. So I want to focus on that in this year. Our privileged children, you know that obesity is indeed a major issue in North America, in the Western world. And the research that came out recently said that our children perhaps will be weaker and they will live less longer than us.
Shocking, isn't it?
Which is shocking. The second area I have focused on is physician health. And I firmly believe that we should have the ability to look after our own. You know, as physicians, we've been trained to be tough, hardworking. Yes. Some of us think we are invincible, but we are human. And we sometimes are so focused in delivering care to our patients. And many times it is to the detriment of our own physical and mental health and of our families. So we have to be able to learn to seek help when we need help.
Yes.
You see so many unfortunate cases within the profession where, you know, due to burnout or abuse, substance abuse, or marital problems, ending in some unfortunate events.
Quite sad.
So I'm hoping that we are able to shore up our physician health program to deliver the services to physicians of our province. The third area I'll be focusing on is a healthy relationship with government. We will try and have a healthy relationship with the government, but also we want to be absolutely sure that we are able to represent our membership in the most fair compensation manner. Building a healthy relationship is a two-way street. It should be done with mutual respect. It should be done with value for the caregiver, both by the government and the care receiver. And in the process, we have to be cognizant that we are able to deliver the best negotiated agreement for our membership. And the last area is united and a healthy association. Now, we know that we've had problems in our association, but like any other large organization, we are not unique.
No.
But we have to try and build bridges. I have said that I want to hear from everybody. I want to bring everybody into the tent.
Yes.
We need to build a strong, united organization that we can move to another level. So those are my four areas that I hope I will be able to make a difference in.
I'm sure you will. Those are worthy things to do, and look forward to working with you to accomplish those.